from the island of Kauai, Hawaii. This is WWJ Whipping with Joe. Garden Island of Kauai, Hawaii. The 50th state. Beautiful day today. Big waves. A lot of surges. Not good for whipping right now, but maybe later on during the evening might be better. But anyway, we're here to do a setup for the Ulua setup. GTs, catching GTs with dunking. When I used to do it with my with the kids, when I came here back in 1990, I started dunking for GTs, or Uluas we call them. But anyway, so today we've got a special. A lot of people have been inquiring about the hammerhead shark and how we do the setup for that. We had a video on the hammerhead shark. This is my father's best bait, my uncle, and my son and myself. It's the best bait that I know of that exists. You can use a lot of other bait, but this has been the most productive bait that we have used, catching GTs. Large GT dunking is 85 pounds. But anyway, let's show you how we've got here. This is very maybe old school for you folks, but I learned this all basically from my father. We call him Apotino or Cristino. He was a great fisherman, caught a whole bunch of Uluas. And I think his biggest one was about 82 pounds. Won a tournament, won a Penn 66 for that big fish. And probably was using shark bait. But anyway, we've got 20-pound Danielson line here. It doesn't matter. This is we'll be using for the weight line. We've got 40-pound line in here. Basically, that's for the main line. And then we've got 80-pound leader. But for this one here, we're going to use it for the leader line. Not the leader line, but the hook line. The hook line is normally like 60 pound. I use 60 pound for the hook line, or you can use 80. I always use bigger line on the hook line because that's where a lot of pressure is at. But the main line is 40, and we need 3-way swivel, 2 of them, one for the top, one for the bottom. Need a 4-ounce weight. This is where the 20-pound goes. This is all hooked up with a this is a uni knot, and this is a surgeon's knot. This is what I use most of the time. You'll have a surgeon's knot here too, to the 3-way swivel, and also another one here. This is the top here to the bottom. So what we do from here is we'll take the main line. The main line is 40-pound test, and we do a uni knot. Do a simple uni knot here. We'll do 8. Go through and come back up. I'm sorry, I missed that one here. Pull it tight. You can wet it if you want. We'll cut it later. So that goes to the top side. You've got the other side. We already tied a hook. This is your hook. Hook line for me is 60-pound Andy. And then we do a uni here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You can do whatever is good for you. I do 8. Go to the loop, go back into your hole here and make it tight. You can make it wet, pull it tight. You have to help it sometimes. Make it tight, there we go. Then you go to the second one here. You do the second one here, just a second hook. Doing the same thing. You do an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Going through the hole. Go back in the loop. Make it tight. You can put some saliva in it and let it wet. I use my teeth to make it tight. So you got the end here, tag in, tag in. Okay? So this is basically, that's all you need. This is what we use for Ulua. Okay? So I got to show you how we do this. We cut this here first. We cut right here, 1. Cut another one here, 2. Now the shark bait normally is about this big. Like I said, 1x4, 1x3, like in the movie, like a video I shown you. And all you do is hook it to the skin. One time just like so. And then you've got the bait right here. That's it. Just one here and one here. That's 2. The reason why we got this longer here is if you get rocks or whatever, you want this to break. That's why it's 20 pound. We got 20 pound here. That way, if you're going to go into the rocks or whichever, this is going to break off first. You'll have the hook line only with the fish on top. That is the idea of this thing. So how to tie the hook? Okay, so we'll get on here, show you how to tie the hook here. We'll use this one here. It's easier. But I'm not sure what they call this thing. I think in the book they call it a Japanese fisherman's hook tie. If somebody can explain to me, but I'm not sure what the name of the thing is. There's a lot of ways to tie hook, but let me show you how I learned. I learned this from my father. Okay, you can go from the top or the bottom, but I normally go from the bottom side here. Doesn't make a difference if you ask me, but it's all up to you. You make a loop on the top here like so, bring it around like so, put it under your thumb, hold it, pull it tight. We're going to go 7 times, okay? This end here. This ends go around 7 times. So again, we make the loop here, like so. Put it under your thumb. Get this end here, 7 times around this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take it tight with your fingers. Hold it with your thumb and index finger. Pull this end here, and then pull the top end. Oh, that didn't go. Okay, I mean it does happen. So you're gonna do it over again. So let's do it over again. Got a 1 here. Oops, let's cut it here. Sometimes you get tangled. It's not good. So you loop it like so, and then we're gonna go again. 7 around the hook and the tag end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Push it out tight. Hold it with your index finger. Pull it, and then pull the top, the tag end. And you see the loop right here. You see the loop right on up here. And you need that loop there, okay? Now you pull it tight, and that's it. And this is your hook line. Then you do from here, normally it's about 12 inches. You can go 18 inches. I use this 12 inches. 12, maximum 18. And then you would use this end here to tie it to the 3-way swivel as a uni knot, improved uni knot, or clinch knot, whatever knot you want to use. It's very simple, and that's it. So now, this is what a lot of people think I'm joking around this thing, but this is what I normally use. I normally use a jigmaster. Jigmaster, I don't have it. It's been out of the inventory, but that's what I started off and had them, and that's what I use. Anyway, we're going to show you how we throw this thing here. And a lot of people have different techniques on how to throw, but it's more of technique. It's whipping, is the same thing. There's a technique on how to throw this thing. Like I said, everybody's got their own technique, and I find that mine works pretty well, and hopefully you can do the same. But anyway, so this is the contraption right here. What we got right in here. You've got the hook line. This is a 340, call it Penn. I bought it from GTI. So I bought one. Somebody was using it, and he didn't want it. He wanted to get rid of it, so he sold me the rod and the reel. So I bought it. I've used this thing only probably once or twice. So we've got 40 pound inside here. We've got about 300 yards in here, 325 yards. And then, like I said, we've got on the top here for 3-way swivel. We've got a uni knot, improved one. We've got a uni knot to the top swivel with the hook, and this portion here is the hook, tied with a hook. Then you've got here is the surgeon's knot. Not a surgeon's knot here. And basically that's about it. And now we're about to throw this thing. Now, a lot of people try to get this thing all tangled and stuff. It's because the rod is so big, and I don't throw too far. I always say that the lure is actually close to the shoreline, and you don't have to throw far forward the lure. Same as whipping. They're in a certain area, so you don't have to throw far. So we're going to throw this thing right inside here, and we'll see how far we can throw this thing. But this is only a 4 ounce weight. You can throw a 5 ounce, 6 ounce. It's all up to you. You can put water on this thing. I don't, you can spray water on it, but normally I get my thumb. My thumb will go right on the side right here, not on the suji, right over here. Okay. So let's find a place here. Now the objective of this thing is, I normally say this is like 12 o'clock right over here. Like, well, 6 o'clock here. Across here is 12 o'clock. So we go here 12 o'clock here, we go 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. I believe that you start from the 2 o'clock and the 1 o'clock mode, and you're coming across on the 45-degree angle. This is from here, this is from that side to here. Okay? On a 45-degree angle coming across this way. And this is how we fly the rod, okay? And it gives you a trajectory and the momentum of the rod and a whipping action from this position here going across. The trajectory is longer, we call it. If you go from, most people are going from down here and straight over, and that's very difficult, especially with a long rod. And everybody's swinging it back, you know, but whatever works for you, okay? But I'm going to show you my technique. Like I said, my technique is different, and as I learned it from my father. But anyway, this is what we normally do. So we've got this portion here this is about, let's see, we're going to go about 2 o'clock, so I don't throw it from here, so we're going to have to go from this area here, like right about here. Let's see. Okay. Right about here. Okay. We're going to fly this thing. But we just throw it slow first so we can see how far. So this is 12 o'clock here, this is a 1 o'clock and a 2 o'clock. So if you come from 2 o'clock here and you swing it, it'll go further. So we need to get it up in the air though. So let's go back over here. I'm moving here. This is the first time I'm throwing up here. Normally it's flat area, but okay, let's go back over here. There we go. This might be a better area here, right here. Okay, there we go. Now we can handle this thing. As long as this thing don't fall down, this rock over here. Okay. So we come in from here. Like I said, this is a 12 o'clock mode right here. This is 1 o'clock and 2. Now if you come from the 2 o'clock mode and swing it around this way, it'll go further. Okay? So we'll see how this one here. We go 2 o'clock here, swing across. There we go. Okay, that's close to about 100 yards there. Okay? And then we crank them up and pick it up. But basically this is a 6-foot rod. This is a Penn power stick, we call them. And it's very simple and very easy. So I'm going to throw this again. I've never thrown this for a long time. I went into whipping here. But I still got the technique, so it'll fly out. And this is only a 4-ounce weight. Very simple. So we're going to do it again. Okay, so this is the 12 o'clock mode here, 1 o'clock here, and 2 o'clock. So from 2 o'clock mode, we're going to swing it across this way. So we come across here again. There we go. Pretty far here. That's about 100 yards right there. Okay. Whoops, look out. Whoa. I was snag here. Whoa. All right, now we're going to break this plug here. Okay, we got it out. Okay, so that's 2 out of 2. That's not bad. I haven't thrown this thing for a long time, but there you go. That's the idea here. You guys making it too hard, but trying to swing this thing back and putting 8 ounce, but like I said, you got a bigger rod. You know, this is only a 6-foot rod. And I love it because I'm fighting the fish. It's the fish in me, and that's it. So we're going to try it the 3rd time here. Okay, we're going to do what happens here again. Like I said, we got my 2 o'clock here, and we're going to flip it. There we go. So about 100 yards right there. Oh, not bad. Very good. Very simple, actually. Whoa. Now I think this might snag here. If it snags, we're going to have to just break it. Oh, there we go. Came out. Okay. So anyway, we got a class here. This is like dunking. This is what I used to do with my son and myself. And go on Facebook and you'll see all the big ones we caught. My son caught the first one at 54 years, at 54 pounds, and he was age 17. And that's it. Very, very simple, but very effective. So this is a Penn power stick, and what, 7 foot. This is a 6-foot rod actually. 6-foot rod. Very simple, but very effective. Okay. Anyway, from the island of Kauai, WWJ Whipping with Joe. In this case, we're dunking, teaching you how the dunking methods, my style. You can do whatever you want to do, but good luck to you. But that's my style here. Now, yes, you can, if you want to do it, you can put a hook ring up here, and you can slide the bait. We're not into the sliding mode here, so we just put the bait up there, fly this thing out here. And very small hook. You don't need the big hook. And like I said, the story is in the gear. Small gear makes a big story. And anyway, again, WWJ, Whipping with Joe. Whipping or dunking for Ulus or GTs. WWJ style. That's what we call it. WWJ style. Very simple. Woo-hoo. 6-foot rod. 85-pound GT. Can't beat it. This action to the max. Okay, gang. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Aloha.